Welcome back. So, why don't I sing you a song? How about that? Okay. Yeah, nothing more, nothing really more to talk about. Okay. Yeah. Enough talk. Enough talks. Mr. Hyunjin-sub. Okay. So, in Korea, back in 1980s, 1990s, and 1970s. Okay. The very famous classical K-pop star is Jo Young-pil, Mr. Jo Young-pil. Okay. Back in 1970s and 80s. Okay. And in 1990s, Mr. Lee Seung-hwan, Mr. Hyun Jin-sub, and Mr. Seo and his three boy band, Taeji Boys. Okay, yeah, those are the famous ones. Classical K-pop. Okay, yeah. Up to 1990s. Nowadays, I'm not very familiar with Korean K-pop dancers or recording artists. Okay, yeah, because I'm kind of old school. Okay, so let me sing you a song. Okay, Mr. Hyunjin sub, 1990s. All right, very famous song. Okay, so this song is so famous, so popular. I had no problem finding its Korean lyrics in the web. It just pops up right out. So this song is composed and lyrics written by Korean female, right? She dabbled with this puppetry, with all this, like in kind of Sesame Street, Korean version of Sesame Street. Okay, this puppet, right? This big gown and mask, all this costume looking like a doll, right? Yeah, that kind of puppetry. She kind of dabbled into that. Okay, so and also she's amazing piano player, songwriter, both melody and lyrics. Okay, she's very talented in Korean lady in South Korea. Right? And she wrote this song for this Mr. Hyunjin's Sub. And they are not brothers and sisters, but they look very similar. About the same age, okay? But they are not brothers and sisters, okay? And I do not remember her name, okay? But yeah, multi-talented lady, okay? She's attractively plump, okay? She's not slender, she's not model type, okay? She's more like nerdy, geeky, cookie, okay? More brainy, okay? So she's not that slender. She's just attractively plump, okay? Yeah. So this song is kind of her body type, not model type, not petite, not slender, but attractively plump. So basically, she wrote this music for this Mr. Hyunjin sub, okay, and he sang it, okay, and actually it's kind of duo because later on she sing too, okay. Yeah, she's very talented Korean lady, okay. It's called Wish List. It's about this guy fantasizing about a girl, okay. Okay, in America, Hollywood, Los Angeles, California, a lot of songwriters and screenwriters, okay, also anywhere in the world, novelists, in their song, movie, or novel, they have this female character, and it's like idealized female, but writers themselves are male, right? So this ideal female that the character in their song, movie, novel, it's like idealized female that doesn't quite exist. Okay, so they portray this female character to be more accommodating or more aggressive. So when these guys write about this female character, their idealized version, yeah, they want females to come and talk to them, but that never happens. Females, they are not like that, okay? They're shy. So these nerdy, geeky writers, songwriters, or novelists, okay, they're kind of lazy, right? So they want girls to come and talk to them, okay? So that's how they portray women, but that's not how it is at all. Okay? Now let's switch out the genders. This particular Korean female songwriter, she's writing about this male character, and but that's not how males are. It's she how she want an idealized male to be. She's Korean female, 1990s. Okay, so she wrote this song and gave it to Mr. Pyun Jin Seok, who's Korean male, South Korea. Okay. Uh, I cannot speak for North Korea because I've never been there, right? And I'm sure North Koreans are very cool people. Okay, no doubt. I just don't know much about North Korea. Never been there. Right? But South Korea, yeah, I lived there for 18 years, right? So yeah, I know a lot about South Korea. Okay. So this lady, okay, yeah, it's her ideal version of male that she would love to see, but that's not how males are. Okay. But just like male writers who idealize, fantasize about this perfect lady, yeah, is she idealizing, fantasizing about this perfect male? Okay, so yeah, female fantasy about a male, ideal male. Okay, so this song is about a guy who have this long wish list about his ideal lady, and that lady is her. Because she's writing all this. It's kind of complex, like mirror reflection, like infinite. You put two mirrors together, light bounce back and forth. It goes to add infinity to the infinity, okay, and beyond, right? Yeah, it's like that. Okay, so this female lady songwriting about an ideal guy, but in this song, this male character is a guy fantasizing about a perfect lady, and that lady is she, her. Do you get that idea? You want me to repeat? Okay. Let's say I'm female. Okay, hypothetically, okay, I'm female. Oh, I'm female. I fantasize about this perfect man. Okay, so I'm gonna write a poem about this man. But in my poem, this male character I created, he is also fantasizing about his perfect female, idealized female. Okay, so in my poem, novel, my song, lyrics, I create this male character. And that's the kind of male character that I fantasize about. But in this movie, novel, this male character that I created, he is fantasizing about a perfect lady, and that's me. So, you get it, right? Yeah. So this male character in her song, fantasizing about a perfect lady, okay? So he describes in this novel the wish list, all the qualities that he want to see in a perfect woman. And that's me. So I'm describing myself. Yeah, I want a man whose wish list, all these things that he wants in a woman. He's fantasizing about me. So this song is about that lady, okay? So how she is. So she's looking for a guy who's ideal woman is her. Now you get it? It's kind of complex, complicated, very convoluted concept. Okay, because Koreans they're smart. Why are they smart? Because they are good students. Okay, they read novels in the Western novels, Eastern novels. They study so hard. Okay, Koreans. That's why they are smart because they are good students. They learn from the East, from the West, everywhere. Okay, so Koreans are very good students. Okay, so that's why they are smart. Okay, if I'm smart, it's because I love to learn from everybody. But am I smart? I don't think so. Look at me running for Alaska's Senate, and what am I doing? Drinking, right? That's not smart. Drinking in public. That's not smart at all. I mean, in public domain. I'm drinking at home, but it get to YouTube channel, so it become public when it get published. So I'm drinking in public, okay. I mean, drinking at home, but it get published. So it's kind of public drinking, okay. So not very smart as a political candidate, right? So you know, I'm not smart. I just want to have fun, okay. Well, Cindy Lauper, she sang what? Hey, oh God, I just want to have some fun. But hey, we boys, we want to have some fun too. See, yeah, I'm not that very smart. Okay, I'm just whatever, right? Yeah. We take 5 minutes, okay? So I sing you that song, okay? And I translate it to in English, okay? We kind of did that a couple of times before, but we'll do it again, okay? This is very fun lyrics. Very smart Korean lady, okay? She's very smart lady. Right. Okay, we're back. I sing you this song, okay, and I give you English translation as best as I could. Okay, we'll have some fun. It's very interesting lyrics. Okay, 1990s Seoul, South Korea, female songwriter. She wrote the lyrics, she wrote the melody, and composed melody, and also she played the piano too. Multi-talented Korean female lady. Okay, huge fan. She's very extremely smart Korean lady. Okay, so kind of nerdy, kooky, kiki, like yeah, but she's smart. Okay, very smart Korean lady. Okay, yeah, she's smart, and she made a lot of money. Okay, because her products, all these songs that she wrote, they're good. So we didn't mind buying her cassette tapes, okay, albums and CDs, whatnot. Okay, we didn't mind at all. It's a fantastic product. So she made a lot of money. Okay, yeah, kind of like millionaire, right? Yeah, she made a lot of money. Okay. Multi-talented lady. Okay. How about me? Yeah, well, I get by. Why? I did make a movie in Los Angeles, California. Okay. Well, also Mojave Desert, and some footage in my movie Therapy for Metaphobia is in YouTube. Okay. Uh, I also some footage is in Texas when I was in the army. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a good product. Okay, I like my movie. Okay, some of my friends did too. Okay. My parents, they didn't like my movie very much. Okay, so uh, I don't know why. Okay, so I kind of know why. Okay, because when I was in graduate school, Cornell University, where I was born, my dad his do his PhD in economics in Cornell, and that's when I was born in 1978. I showed you my birth certificate, right? And my mom, yeah, to support my dad because they got married in Korea. So yeah, she got a job as a typist. Chicken! Old school, 1970s. Typist, okay? She got college campus job, okay? To support me and my siblings. We're just babies, okay? Yeah, so after finishing his PhD, I'm gonna sing you a song there later, okay? Some family history, okay? So because it's very interesting history, okay? And my dad, he's very hardworking person, so he got scholarship in Cornell University, okay? Yeah. So American policy back in 1970s, they want to make allies, okay? They used to support the foreign students. Yeah, they will study in America, okay, and they go back to their countries, and then they get PhDs, so they become top governmental officials. So they become allies. Those foreign countries, they become allies of America. Back then, 1970s, 1980s, American politicians used to be very smart, very strategic. Okay, yeah. So, but President Trump not nearly as smart. Okay, so his foreign policy is absolute disaster, absolute garbage. Okay, President Trump's foreign policy, it's just BS. Because he's not as smart as politicians in 1970s. Okay. Yeah. So I went back to Cornell where I was born, upstate New York, Finger Lakes, okay, Ithaca, New York, right? Yeah, Ithaca, that's Greek word, right? What the town of Perseus, this some Greek mythology, okay, Ithaca, okay, so I guess there were some Greek immigrants in upstate New York, so they named their town as Ithaca, New York. Okay, yeah, that's Greek mythology, Perseus or something like that. Andromeda and Perseus, something. I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, it's a long time ago. Okay, Greek mythology. Yeah, I did study some. Okay, yeah, Homer, right? Iliad and Odyssey. Yeah, I did study some of that. Okay, yeah. So I was born in Ithaca. Okay, and about 27 years later, I went back to Ithaca. Just like Alaskan salmon. Okay, yeah, you're born here, grew up in Pacific Ocean, and you come back with this native scent. Okay, so I went back to Ithaca, New York to do PhD in computational biology. Before that, I was in Madison, Wisconsin, computer science, comp sci major. Not poli sci, not political science, no, computer science, comp sci major. Yeah, I studied very hard and I got 3.9 GPA out of 4.0, okay. So I got admission and near perfect score in GRE, graduate record exam, okay. Because I had been studying that for years. In Madison, Wisconsin, yeah, we have final exams, right? So I studied for final exam. Next day, after we take final exam, I'll go right back to the library to study for GRE, graduate record exam, to apply for PhD program, computational biology, okay? So yeah, I got near perfect score in GRE, 3.9 out of 4.0 GPA, alright? So I got admission to Cornell University, Eastern Coast Ivy League in Ithaca, New York, where I was born, like 27 years ago. So revisit, okay? Yeah. So I invited when I was in Cornell University, a PhD candidate. I was there for 2 years. Okay, later on I dropped out. Okay, to become an actor. So, but when I was in Cornell, Ithaca, New York, okay, uh, my uncle was a professor there. So we have family reunion in Ithaca, New York. I invited my parents. Okay, when I was in Cornell University doing PhD, just like my father did, like 27 years ago. Okay? Yeah. So my parents were so proud of me. Coming back to Ithaca, New York, doing PhD, just like my father did, they were so proud of me. And I got some handsome fellowship, scholarship, okay, with handsome stipend, generous stipend, okay, because my score was very high from Madison, Wisconsin, right? Because I studied very hard, right? So they were very proud of me, like continuing this family tradition, okay. My father, PhD in economics in Cornell University, Ithaca, New York, okay. And my father's son, me, yeah, studying computational biology, PhD, with those scholarships and stuff. Family tradition, right? And I had uncle who's a professor there, Ithaca, New York. Okay, my uncle, I mean, he passed away a couple of years ago. Okay, but he lived very long, fruitful, productive life. Okay, as a professor in Cornell University. Yeah, when I was in Cornell, I went to his office. I visited his office. Okay, during the lunch hours. Okay, so. Yeah, he was a full-time professor in Cornell University. Okay, so but he is older than my mom and dad. Okay, so back then in 1978, 1977, 1976, 1975. Okay, my uncle was doing postdoctoral study after he finished PhD somewhere. Okay, maybe in Ithaca, New York, Cornell, I don't know where, alright? Yeah, he was doing postdoctoral kind of researcher, okay? But my dad was doing PhD, so my uncle was about 5 years older than my dad, maybe 10 years, 15 years older than my father. Okay, so he already did all this PhD. Okay, so he's doing postdoctoral PODOC, all right, in Cornell University. My dad struggling PhD candidate in year 1977. Okay, so yeah, yeah, like kind of relatives. Okay, so yeah, then 27 years later, okay, after I was born, what year was that? Like 2005. Okay, so I was like 27 when I graduated from Madison, Wisconsin. It took me 7 years because my English wasn't that good. Okay, so to finish my bachelor's degree, undergrad. Okay, then I applied to Cornell and they accepted me, and then I got admission with handsome scholarship, fellowship. Okay, so they're proud of me, and I invited my parents, who are still living in Seoul, South Korea. I invited them over to Ithaca, New York when my dad studied economics, PhD, like 27 years ago. And my uncle and my aunt, they were there. Why? Because my uncle got professor job in Cornell University. Okay? So family reunion, okay? Family reunion, right? Yeah, we met and regrouped in Ithaca, New York. We visited all these campus buildings in Cornell University, beautiful buildings, okay? And my dad said, "Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, that building. Yeah, I used to work there, study there. Okay, all these libraries. Oh, I used to study there too. Yeah, good old memories. Okay, so they were mighty proud of me. We have this family dinner, my uncle, aunt, and cousins, and me, my dad, my mom, and my siblings. Okay, yeah, it's great, beautiful family reunion. Yeah, it was beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, just checking my email. Yeah, so I was in Cornell University for 2 years, then I dropped out. I dropped out of Cornell University because one day I was sitting in my office. It's kind of shared office. There are other PhD candidates, okay? In front of a computer, doing computer programming, computational biology, studying biology. I learned a lot. Computer science and biology, computational biology, okay? I learned a lot. A lot. Right? I had great learning there, okay? I did some 2 summer internships in Manhattan, New York, because while medical school, that's Cornell University's medical school, is in Manhattan, New York. Okay, I did some internship there too. Okay, great time. So, but I dropped out after 2 years. Why? I'm not PhD material. It was too much for me. Okay, too much studying. Also, too much mathematics. I love mathematics, but I want to do it my own way. Okay, I don't want mathematics to shove down my throat, right? I want to do mathematics while I'm drinking vodka, whiskey, right? In my own pace. I love mathematics, but when they make it mandatory mathematics classes, I couldn't do it. Okay, it was too much. So I dropped out after 2 years. I called it a quit. Too much mandatory mathematics. Okay, I couldn't take it. Okay, so I love mathematics, but I want to do it with vodka and whiskey, wine, beer. I want to do it slowly because I am slow. I want to do mathematics, study mathematics in my own pace. So if I fail in 10 days, if I lose this election in 10 days, Alaska State Senate Republican primary, I get back to mathematics because I love mathematics. Okay? But I do so, I learn mathematics in my own pace. Yeah, drink vodka, whiskey, whatever. But when I was in Cornell, it's mandatory statistics class, biostatistics. They're great, but it was too much. Right? I couldn't take it. Okay, so and at the same time, I was sitting in front of my computer screen. Okay, man. Back in the days when I was like 27. Okay, I had less wrinkles. I kind of looked boyish, right? Kind of pretty. Okay, so what am I doing here? Okay, sitting in front of a computer, wasting my youth. I'm young, but I will not be forever young. Okay, I get old. I get wrinkles. Okay, I get old. So, but I'm young now. I'm 27. I'm still in my 20s. So I wanted to make some recording of my youthful image. Okay, so I dropped out everything. Okay, and then I start driving west to Los Angeles, California, to become an actor. While I was still young. While I'm still young, I'm 27. Okay, I wanna make a movie, recording, take pictures. Because I'm young, but I can not be young for a very long time. Okay, so I'm 27. 3 years later, I'll be in my 30s. 10 years later, I'll be in my 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. So when I'm still young, let me record my useful image. Let's make a movie, okay? So I started driving to Los Angeles, California. I dropped out after 2 years in computer, computational biology, computer science department, PhD program. I dropped out, okay? My parents were sorely disappointed. I think that's why they don't like my movie, okay? Because I left Cornell University PhD program to become an actor in Los Angeles, California. I think that's why my parents do not like my movie that I filmed in Los Angeles, California, as an actor, writer, director. Okay. I guess that's why they didn't like my movie. Because I did show them and they said, "Cut! Stop! Please! I don't want to watch your movie, okay? Yeah, just go to bed. Go to your room." I was like, "Okay, Dad. Okay, Mom." Yesterday we did some acting, right? Hey, we do not want to see your birth certificate. Do not show your birth certificate. Show me your money. Where's my money? Show me your money. Show me your money. We don't want to see your birth certificate. Do not show your birth certificate. Show me your money. Hmm? Yeah, so we'll take 5 minutes, okay? So we'll take 5 minutes. Or 10 minutes, okay? Alright. Hey, it's fiction novel. We are just kidding around. It's a joke, okay? I'm a comedian, alright? So it's all entertainment, performance, acting, okay? It's all fiction, okay? Alright. 5 minutes. Okay, we are back. Okay, it's not too bright, right? I don't think so. It's raining. Alright, it's kind of cloudy, overcast. Alright, so yeah, it's nice and cozy and comfy, right? Yeah, I'm comfortably drunk. Pink Floyd, right? Yeah, I'm comfortably drunk. Okay, so let me zip up my mouth and start singing this Korean song. Alright, Mr. Hyunjin song. Okay, written by Korean lady, very smart lady. Okay, multi-talented, huge fan. Right, so it goes like this. I'm not sure what musical instrument this is. Da da maybe clarinet or something. I don't know. Da 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 dan dan and piano. Dan dan da 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 dan da 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 dan da 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 dan dan da dan dan da 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 dan 청바지가 잘 어울리는 여자 밥을 많이 먹어도 배 안 나오는 여자 내기가 재미없어도 웃어주는 여자 난 그런 여자가 좋더라. Okay? Now that's Korean. Okay, let me do my best to translate that into English. Alright, I give it a shot. Alright, where's my Alaskan cottonwood catkin vodka? Let me wash my hands. Get sticky. Yeah, it's like 5 o'clock p.m. in Alaska. Okay, so what date is this today? Let's backtrack. Okay, so it's 10 days before the precinct local election. Okay, which is August 18. So I guess today is like subtract 10 from 18. I guess it's like August 8. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. 청바지가 잘 where's my Alaskan cottonwood catkin vodka? I love the vodka. Okay. Yeah. Does it taste like chocolate? But I cannot eat chocolate because if I eat chocolate, I get these pimples. I guess I'm allergic to chocolate, okay? Or maybe refined sugar, alright? So I cannot eat chocolate, but I love chocolate, okay? Okay. Yeah, this catkin I mean Alaskan cottonwood catkin. It's like flowers, like raisin, like grapes, okay? Yeah, it tastes like chocolate, okay? So alright. I'm very excited about this. It's beautiful, interesting, very humorous lyrics written by Korean female in 1990s. Okay, I love this song. It's wish list. Mr. Hyunjin song. Okay, and but songwriter Korean female, right? Back in 1990s. Great sense of humor, right? Very multi-talented individual. Okay, so in Seoul, South Korea. Okay, so 청바지가 잘 어울리는 여자. English translation. A lady who looks so cool in her blue jeans. 밥을 많이 먹어도 배 안 나오는 여자. This is a political challenge, right? Hey, I'm running for Alaska State Senate, okay? But this is not politically correct. It was written by Korean lady in 1990s in Seoul, South Korea. So it's not politically correct at all. The songwriter of this lyrics and melody is Korean lady, female, alright? So it's not politically correct at all, okay? Seoul, South Korea, 1990s, written by Korean lady, alright? She wrote this sentence, okay? She may eat a lot of rice, but she does not have pot belly. Okay? It's song written by female woman, lady, okay, Korean lady back in 1990s in Seoul, South Korea. Okay? A lady who eat a lot of rice, but she does not have pot belly. Korean female lady, she wrote this song, okay? So it's not racist. It's not sexist. It's not misogynist, okay? She wrote these lyrics. 100% Korean female, right? 내 얘기가 재미없어도 웃어주는 여자. Next translation, next sentence, next verse, right? Even if my story is not very interesting or exciting or entertaining, but this lady would laugh with me, for me, even if my story is not that interesting, but she would still laugh, give it a laugh. So she would laugh with me, this lady, okay? Yeah, I, as a man, as a guy, I like that kind of lady, okay? 머리에 무스를 바르지 않아도 윤기가 흐르는 여자. Yeah, the kind of lady who does not put mousse on her hair, but still her hair is so glossy and shiny. Okay, that kind of lady. 내 고요한 내 고요한 눈빛을 보면서 시력을 맞추는 여자. This is gonna be a challenge. Okay, this verse is written in Korean, so there will be some loss in translation. Okay. This sentence is kind of difficult and challenging to translate into English, right? But I'll do my best. After sip of beer, okay. So. And sip of this cannonball, this puffball vodka, okay. Balloon. 내 고요한 눈빛을 보면서 시력을 맞추는 여자. There is some loss in translation, okay? But, okay, let me try, okay? A lady who would look into my eyes, my quiet and serene, silent eyes, and when she looks into my eyes, she adjusts her eyesight. Okay? That kind of lady. She look into my eyes, okay? My silent, serene, quiet eyes. She's looking in my eyes. My eyes are kind of sparkling, kind of whatever. 김치볶음밥을 잘 만드는 여자. 웃을 때 목젖이 보이는 여자. 내가 돈이 없을 때도 마음 편하게 만날 수 있는 여자. Okay. That's a sentence. Four sentences. It's a paragraph made with four sentences. Okay. What am I doing here? Okay. I'm running for Alaska State Senate. Okay. I'm translating this good old classical K-pop in 1990s Korean song. I'm translating into English. Is it my campaign? I guess. Because earlier today, when I was talking about education system in political meeting, yeah, I did mention some Korean Spartan hardcore education system. Okay, in America back in the days, 70s, 60s, 50s, they used to have very strict discipline in K-12 American education system. Okay, and Korea had that too, right? So I did mention Korean education system. Okay, but English translation. 김치볶음밥을 잘 만드는 여자. A lady who can cook very well. Kimchi stir fry. Okay? 웃을 때 목젖이 보이는 여자. When she gives it a guffaw, big laughter. Yeah, I can see her back of her throat. Okay, yeah. She has big mouth, I guess. 내가 돈이 없을 때도 마음 편하게 만날 수 있는 여자. A lady who I can date even when my pocket is empty. A lady who would be willing to date me when my pocket is empty, when I don't have any pennies, nickels, dimes. My pocket is empty, but she's still willing to date me. That kind of lady. 멋내지 않아도 멋이 나는 여자. 껌을 씹어도 소리가 안 나는 여자. 뚱뚱해도 다리가 예뻐서 짧은 치마가 어울리는 여자. We'll take 5 minutes break, okay? Because this is very heavy, okay? Especially in today's America in year 2020, okay? Again, this Korean lady, okay, she wrote this song. She's female, woman, lady. South Korea, Seoul, okay? Back in 1990s. She wrote this song. Female, right? So there's no political correctness. No. We'll take 5 minutes break, okay? Wait 10 minutes, okay? We'll stop and restart. It's been an hour, okay? So, and then I'll translate this shocking lyrics written by Korean female back in 1990s in Seoul, South Korea, okay? I translate the shocking lyrics in English for you, okay? Give me 5 to 10 minutes, okay? All right, thank you.